Hello everyone, my name is Loko and welcome to some more Heroes of the Storm. Today we're playing a match with the one and only Li-Ming, which only took 10 minutes to actually get a queue in. Right now, obviously, we are on the PTR. The hero is only available there. I believe it will be available on the actual server in about a week or so. However, right now, as you may imagine, most people that are playing the PTR to begin with are going to be playing Li-Ming, which basically means that queues take forever. But either way, I made a quick introduction video about this hero. I will put that as the very first link down below if you're interested in checking that one out. But we're currently in a match, so we're together with Leoric, Abathur, Rhaegar, and Illidan. Actually, not that bad. Everything considered, not that bad. And we're up against Li-Ming, Lunara, Nova, Greymane, and Rhaegar. So there's extremely high damage comps on either end, and I gotta be extremely careful as well for heroes such as our beloved Nova. Nova is pretty scary. But anyways, this hero is extremely sick. Don't really know what kind of language those guys are speaking here. Looks like Czech or something like that. I hope I'm not offending anyone by saying that. But anyways, I don't speak that language. I have no idea what they're saying. But anyway, I'm gonna try my best in this game to stay alive and do as much damage as I possibly can. Now, it looks like there's a heavy fight going on in the middle part of the map, so we'll be heading over there immediately. But yeah, I made a separate video to explain all the different abilities and whatnot that I'm gonna try and, you know, show off in that video instead, because we're going to focus here on just having the maximum amount of damage. Now, so far, this is really not looking too good. I do know that Nova is just around the corner, so that's one of the things we have to worry about here. Try and make sure these magic missiles are hitting as much as I can and just soaking as much damage as possible too, or as much experience as possible too. That was a nice little hit there. You can see though how little health this hero has. Like, I mean, that was the opposing Li-Ming. She had like nothing. She had like absolutely nothing as far as damage goes. Alright, we're just gonna have to make sure we walk with the minions here for the most part, so I don't get easily hit by the snipes. And just keep on laning for the moment. Now, obviously, we're actually on a map where we can actually go out of control quite quickly. Since we do have a healer and we also have a tank, we should be fine, especially later on into the game. My god. Thank you for the body block right there. That's actually very nice of him. Taking one of the shots. I don't think I want to go up there. But yeah, if I get caught off guard by a Nova, I can easily fall. I can very easily fall. Have to make sure that this is fine. I'm gonna actually end up muting the team here, because it's probably just distracting most of you guys. And it certainly is distracting me. I will be focusing on a talent build here that is mostly around the magic missiles. The magic missiles are great for single target damage, especially a little later on into the game once we have a bit more, you know, talents chosen into it. I am gonna back up right now. I don't need to make sure that I, you know, am gonna be able to grab that health again. Like I mentioned, I'm super low in HP to begin with, so it's time to head over there. I'll go ahead and pick the Charge Blast here as well. Now, a couple different options that we have. I could simply go ahead and focus on the Arcane Orb build, but I think this one is honestly a little bit nicer as far as damage goes. Now, they're ganking pretty aggressively. I'm just simply gonna stay in my lane for the moment and grab as much experience as possible. The first talent I went for, by the way, grants me extra mana regeneration when I'm below 50% mana. As long as I keep track of roughly where the Nova player is located, I shouldn't be in that scary of a situation. As long as I'm in the middle of minions as well, she's gonna have a hard time sniping me. Now, I'm looking at the minimap. Can't really see where she is. I see people keep falling though, left and right, so I guess I'll be heading over there too. Oh god, looks like I found her. Oh no, couldn't quite dash over there. Don't kill me. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry about that, Rhaegar. Sorry about that one, my man. Not today. Chasing me down a little too aggressively. And immediately falling there. Do have to be careful though, that Nova player is still around. Could I get a heal here from Rhaegar maybe? That would be great. Okay, Leoric wants to turn in gems. That's okay. Could I get a chain heal, sir? No? No chain heals today? That's okay. The range on that ability is so extremely short. That was good though. That was a good hit. You can see I'm not actually struggling with any kind of mana right now, which is very nice. Okay, I have to be careful here though. The Nova player is around. Do want to make sure I stay in the combat. Got a kill there. And obviously you can hear the little bings. That's basically me. Oh my god, I probably could have had her. You can hear the little pings. That means that I'm currently getting the free reload on my abilities. I'm gonna head out of there though, because I'm way too low for my liking. We'll throw another arcane orb just to pick off a couple more minions, but I do need to make sure I head back now. That was pretty alright. That was pretty alright. But you can hear the little pings. That means that my my passive has triggered. Oh my god. Get out of there, sir. Not sure why you're playing this aggressive, but that's okay. We'll go ahead here and pick Seeker. Punishing forward once again, trying to deal the maximum amount of damage. Alright. I do want to turn in if I can. I don't have that many, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Alright. We should probably get some help though, guys. Could we get some help? It would be very good. Okay, very nice. We got the first going our way. That's very helpful. The web weavers are ascending right now. Means that we are at a solid advantage at this point in the game. We're about a half level up. And we're gonna be able to push quite aggressively here. Nova hasn't really been able to catch much of a break. Seems like the players that are on the PTR are actually very good. Like, I'm not really seeing any particular weakness out of these players, right? Which is great for us. I'll go ahead and kill the gate. There we go. Hitting more magic missiles. Getting another kill. Dashing forward, trying to get as much damage out as possible here. Alright. Have to make sure I obviously don't fall. Once again, though. These players seem to be very good. I'm actually pretty impressed with the regular players so far. Okay. Nice. And you can hear the pings. The pings are huge. Right? We get a lot of extra skills off because of it. And we can just keep on chaining those abilities. Especially once we have our ultimate in game or in play. That's gonna be a very good, nice lead for us. I'll just push him away here. We gotta be careful though. Let's just back up. Back up, back up, back up. Alright. I'm gonna drink from the fountain real quick. And I'll be heading towards the middle part of the lane. So you can see, like, hero damage-wise, we're actually doing quite well. And this is without our ultimates. Our ultimates, both of them, are on a 20-second cooldown. So that is a sick amount of extra additional damage we get out of that ability. I have to be careful, though. No idea where the Nova player is located, so don't really want to take any risks. Especially not by myself. No, I don't think we should do boss. I don't think we should do boss at all. Well, right now we could potentially do it, but... So this is my ultimate here. You can see, like, that cooldown is so low that it doesn't really matter all too much. I can just dash out a little bit of extra additional damage here. Force him backwards. Let us clean up another creep wave. Totally worth it right there. Gotta be careful about my mana expenditure though, but... that's... that missed snipe there. Alright. Sadly didn't quite get the kill there. Very unfortunate. I tried risking it to trigger some more damage out of my abilities. Get like the extra cooldowns. But not quite, not quite. Okay. Have to be careful now though, because I'm low in mana. Don't really want to take the risk. That, by the way, is the other arcane orb talent. I didn't really like that one too much when I was playing it, but here we go. Oh my god, that's sick damage. Once again, can beam up. Have to be careful though. I'm out of mana here. I need some mana. I'll be heading back for just a second, guys. Just a little bit. Alright. So you can see, like, Wave of Force definitely would have been a great option too. Disintegrate just looks too cool though. It's hard to pass up Disintegrate just because it looks so epic. At least that's my opinion. I really do like the look of that ability. And it's nice because you can do a lot of extra, like, sustain damage with it too. Gotta watch out though. There's Nova right there. I'm liking the way they do ultimates nowadays. Like, there's a lot of, like, lower cooldown type ultimates. And this one is actually really powerful as well. Oh man, he's going for it again. Oh man. Oh, I dived a little too deep here. They do manage to kill the Rhaegar off there. I wanted to stay in close to the tower. I didn't think they would all dive together. Alright. Nice ultimate usage right there, actually, by the Rhaegar player once again. Gotta be careful, though. He does get the kill, but Illidan also ends up falling there. And Rhaegar, 35 gems. Oh my god. That's a huge pickup for them. Plus, they will be able to get the fort now, too. Very unfortunate. Missed the ultimate right there, too. Leoric though, I was complimenting the team. Not too impressed by this Leoric player. Not gonna deny any of that. I'll just beam you away, man. Yeah, that Leoric player keeps dying. He's already died 5 times right now. Alright. Okay. Get him, boys. Oh, that damn mount up. So annoying. Alright. We'll go ahead and pick the cannoneer here. Don't really want to go glass cannon. Glass cannon is great, but it's a little too risky. Abathur actually ends up falling there. That's pretty unique. Beam him down. Oh god. Okay, Illidan moving in right now. Abathur is back up. Whew. Once again, good ultimate usage. Gotta be careful, I do see Nanova. Beaming away. And you can see, like, the playstyle here is cautious, okay? I would consider this cautious play. Like, I'm trying to not get targeted too aggressively, because when I do, I fall so rapidly. I fall so extremely quickly. But so far, we're holding on quite well. Now, we have a lot of sustain because of that that first ability that we got. Why does Leoric want to keep on doing boss, though? I don't think we should do that at all, man. It's not a great an idea, Leoric. Get out of there, man. Alright. I kind of want to turn in, guys. Can we make that happen? This is such a risky turn-in. They're all over here. Alright. Oh, man. Sadly didn't quite get the damage in there. And it looks like, well, I did manage to turn in. The entire team starts wiping here. Ugh. That was bad. That was actually really, really, really bad. That Lunara player got a ton of damage in as well. Some interesting positioning on our end, though. They actually do manage to get the advantage now, and they're gonna be able to clean up the boss too. So this is actually kind of bad. They're actually, yeah, the enemy web weavers are right now ascending. Plus, they managed to just grab the boss as well, I'm assuming here. They also are at the level advantage, where we were having that significantly earlier on into the game. Now, the longer this game goes on, stay together as 5, please. The longer this game goes on, the better in a position we will be, because obviously, like, these opponents are gonna run out of sustain later on into the game. But if we're fighting 4v4, they're gonna be in a great place. Whereas, like, if we're fighting together with the team, I'm pretty certain that they won't be able to do very much about us. Just because, well, I mean, Nova is not the greatest in team fights, and we have a tank. We have a lot more sustain. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, good. I'm kind of glad I muted the team chat, by the way. I can imagine there being quite a little bit of rage. Quite a little bit of rage. That's okay, though. People always have a tendency to get too salty. Even when it's not really too justified. We can easily come back from here. Easily come back from here. I still believe. That keep is still alive, so that's nice. Very good. Get him. Rayman going very deep here. Alright. Hiding behind the walls. And Leoric was the only one really that ended up falling there. I mean, we're not out of the waters yet, but... Oh, no! No, Lowko! Oh my god, we got so much damage there, but... Oh, he managed to hatch on to just last second. You can see, here's the thing, right? I'm trying to take the risk here to secure the takedown. And if I manage to secure the takedown, I mean, it means that I have another teleport available. However, judging whether or not you can do that is very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. it takes a long time before you're gonna be able to judge those kind of situations. I mean, in general, what are you doing, Leoric? In general, like, it's very difficult to see whether or not you're gonna get an advantage in those scenarios just because you don't know how much damage you're exactly gonna be able to do. I mean, I've played a handful of games with her so far. It's just gonna require a lot of practice, and on top of that, like, it's also hard to judge how much damage they're gonna be able to do to you. So if you time that correctly, and that's gonna take like a couple hundred games most likely to learn all of that stuff from all the different heroes and the different kinds of scenarios, you're gonna be able to absolutely dominate it. I think. I'm pretty convinced that you can. Alright. So I have a tendency to either play overly safe or play overly regressive. I don't really have like a middle of the road, it seems like. That Lunara dealing so much damage. I do have 5 magic missiles now, by the way. Look at that. Pretty good. Oh man, we're stuck. We're stuck here. I cannot get out here. I mean, I have a little bit of sustain, but that's not enough. That is not enough here. So sadly, they definitely did manage to grab the advantage here. But look at the amount of damage I've managed to do to, for example, our Illidan. I mean, our Illidan is playing. I mean, I don't wanna call any names here or be mean in general. But our Illidan isn't playing extremely well, right? Whereas we're playing alright. I mean, I have a lot of practice to do. And there's definitely still a lot of things to learn about this hero in particular. You can see they're playing very well together, though. These guys are working together very well. They actually are a 4-man group, I noticed in the loading up screen. But you can notice, like, the potential damage output is insane. Insane potential damage output. Super, super high. And you know, you can actually contest a lot of different kinds of heroes. I've had a game before where I managed to actually double the damage of a kill toss player, which is just kind of silly when you think about it. I mean, it's not like it's the super highest level of damage in the game, but it could potentially very well be once people figure out the correct builds as well that this hero should be running. It seems like most of the talents are viable in different scenarios, though. All right, we are still fine. We can still do this. We almost got another turn in here, ready to go. Okay. We should try and get the turn in here. There's a Nova player here somewhere. Okay, now we have a Leoric though, that's helping out in the fight. That's good. That should make it a lot easier for us. Good. Good. Well, not great, but... Oh. That Lunara damage over time just a little bit too high up. Are we gonna be able to push this though? I'm guessing we do not. Solid early game advantage, but I mean, you know, while it's possible to carry the game more so on this hero than on many of the others, you're still gonna need that support, right, in order to push it onward. So they did just manage to grab you know, another turn in on the enemy web weavers. They are managing to do a lot more damage, but even though everything considered, we're really not getting into too many fights, and we also go down rather quickly. We still managed to top the damage for the team. So hopefully this gave you at least a nice impression on how Li-Ming can be played when you're in Heroes of the Storm. 3 seconds respawn. We could actually hold this. I didn't think we would. No, I don't think we do. I still don't think we do. Nah, but I hope this gave you a good introduction on how this hero can potentially be played as well. I want to thank y'all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Boo!